And Richard Southern joins us once again. Richard, I'm going to call you Sir Southern because the Royals, they carry a lot of titles, and you're royalty around here. You're royalty around here.
Finally, I'm getting some respect, Adrian. I appreciate that.
No problem, no problem. Just pass me that money you promised me. Now, we're looking at a bit of maybe some might call a shocking story that Queen Elizabeth has actually turned down a title this year.
She sure has. She's got a lot of titles, but she didn't want this one, apparently. There's a magazine in the UK, Adrian. It's called Oldie Magazine. And for 29 years, they've handed out the Oldie of the Year award. This year, they wanted to give it to Her Majesty the Queen. She didn't want it. She declined it.
I know.
Her press secretary wrote a letter back to the magazine that read, quote, "Her Majesty believes you are only as old as you feel. As such, the Queen does not believe she meets the relevant criteria to be able to accept and hopes you will find a more worthy recipient." Now, her late husband, Duke of Edinburgh, he accepted the Oldie of the Year award back in 2011. What do you think, Adrian? Should she have embraced that, or was she right to turn it down?
I can't imagine who would be more deserving of the Oldie award than the Queen. Like, is there anyone else out there?
She's still rocking it. She's 95. She's been queen for, what, 70 years? She's still rocking it. She is the Oldie of the Year.
Maybe Hazel McCallion.
I was thinking Hazel McCallion. I mean, she had her birthday the other day, and Hazel looks as good as ever, so that's wonderful to see.
We should put a petition together. All right, moving along. TV channels are always looking to appeal to new demographics, but how about an entirely different species?
Debuting this week in the UK, not quite here in Canada yet, but in the UK, it's dog TV hitting the airwaves, Adrian. And this is specially designed for your dog. Well, the idea is when you leave the dog at home alone, you go to work, you throw on dog TV. It was created after 3 years of research. The channel airing scientifically tested programming specifically designed for dogs. The colors, the audio frequencies, the camera angles all specially cater to dogs' senses. This is a big thing for pet owners, don't you think, Adrian?
I'm thinking of my mother-in-law right now. She leaves on the Oldie channel for her little dog, thinking that it helps soothe her dog when she leaves the house. I don't know. I guess anything for the dog.
I'm very excited to announce they've just hired a new on-air personality at Dog TV. Everybody take a look. It is Adrian Ghobrial has now been hired as the latest on-air personality. Congratulations, Adrian.
Getting woofs across the nation. Look at that.
Finally, you'll have an audience that really enjoys your reporting style, I think.
Finally, I'll have an audience, period. Now, here's another wild headline for you. A New Zealand couple has accidentally grown the world's biggest potato, and as you do, they gave it a name.
Yeah, I think they call it Bob. I couldn't even grow, basil on my balcony. But look at this thing. New Zealand company, their name was Colin and Donna Brown. They were just digging up their garden, and they actually found this by accident. They didn't even plant the potato, but it weighs 17.4 pounds. They think this might be the largest, heaviest potato ever unearthed. And they actually say they're not going to eat it, Adrian. I love this. They say they're going to turn it into vodka. I like this couple, how they approach this.
Way better than French fries.
Seriously.
Little potato vodka.
That's a good way to go into the weekend, talking about potato vodka, huh?
There we go. Pour yourself a drink. Have a great weekend, Richard. Thanks so much for joining us.
Cheers. Thanks, Adrian.
Cheers.